Good morning. It's the second day of the big pour. I'm going to do a bit of a smaller day today. I'm not trying to push it because I've only got this small section here where the forms are straight. I had done that last week. They weren't far off anyway, so I just adjusted them by like a centimeter. And yeah, basically I'm going to fill this with concrete, put the chairs in, put the rebar in, staple this all down, fill her up, and then that'll be done. At least I've got something done today. And then tomorrow, probably a bit today, and then tomorrow I'm going to basically switch from doing the concrete to fixing all the forms. It's not great to miss beautiful weather like this, where I can pour, but I've got really no choice because I wanted to originally continue along. Oh, hello, Mr. Crow. I wanted to originally continue pouring along, but the forms are too messed up. And if I take an hour or two now or 3 hours, it's just not going to give me enough time to pour anyway. So I might as well just do what's available and continue on. But yeah, tomorrow, forms. Fix them all up, at least as many as I can. So I got a good run I can start doing and pouring stuff. So anyways, let's get going on that. I've also got to measure every 2 meters. So let's do that now. Luckily I remembered. And then somewhere over here will be one. It doesn't quite fit, but I'm going to basically have this as the end. So that's cool. I've got to cut 2 plastic things. So I'm kind of stopping at about just before this line here for the pour for today. And then when I connect to this section, I'll go this way and then I'll put the plastic here for the 2 ends. So in a bit. Yeah. Alrighty. Cut my things, plastic doodads. See what this line is. There's a line here. Wow, he's a bit too long. And he's perfect, so. Makes it easier in case I miss. So my new process begins with me filling up 10 buckets of a sand gravel mix. Getting it ready, kind of filling them either when they're mixing or when I start a new batch. So that seems to work very well because then I don't have to be shoveling and I can just dump in, add water, then add a bag of this, and then dump another 5. Works really well, which it took me a day to figure out, but that's what works for me. All right, let's get this mix going. Got 10 buckets, and we put 5 in, add some water, add the cement, add 5 more. Easy peasy, right? What I found is if I listen, I can hear when it's sloppy enough. So basically I add water until I hear the right amount of sloppiness, and then I add the bag of cement, and then I just keep adding a bit more water until it sounds like it's working. Stop it. Add some cement. Let's add 5 more. Right. that was 9. And then I let it mix a bit. And it gets a bit hard. And then I add a little extra water. Then I add the last bucket. And we should be good to go. And we're good to go. Honestly, we're good to go. There we go. Whew. There we go. There's a stupid bug down there I'm trying to save. Come on, buddy. Go over there. That didn't go very well. I kind of knew it wouldn't, but... Alright, straighten her up. Continue on. Just make sure that stand is at the proper height. Alright. Not going too much past this. A little more there. Alright. Might actually be done. I don't think I can fit another load in there. Yeah, I can't get another load in that. Oh well, could have got it in half, but I don't want to do half. Mucky muck. Try and have a bit of a rough end on the end of this so I can join it later. Yeah, I can't get any more without going over that connection. So I just gotta wait for it to polish. Yeah. Cool. I guess that's it for today. The biggest thing is there's tiles going on these, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's actually better if it's not too smooth anyways. Spiders. Yeah, basically, yeah, so I'm not as interested in getting this perfectly smooth as I am just getting it mostly smooth because there's tiles going on top anyways, so, you know, no use killing myself. You're never going to see it. But for the till next summer, most of it out somewhat decent. I would treat the edges, I would brush it or broom it or something, or try to make it look better, but in this case it doesn't really matter. So I'm just kind of getting the worst of it out. And even if it's just a little bit off, I can still make it up with the tile adhesive. I think I should just leave it. I've got a rough end here, a rough end over there, and I can put my resin mortar bonding stuff there, which is good. So, connect up with this piece over here when I get to that in a week or two, probably 3. Yeah. I think we're looking pretty good. I think it worked out. Cool. Well, I'm going to call it for today. I've got this ready. It says now, it was supposed to be 5% chance of thunderstorms today. Not even thunderstorms, 5% chance of rain, which is generally not going to happen. And now there's an orange alert or something, a yellow alert, saying there's thunderstorms between now and the next about 5 or 6 hours. Of course, now that it's all poured and looking pretty good. So what I've done is I put down these bits of wood, and then I've got a tarp that I can throw over top of it. And then what I'll do is I'll put the rebar on top of it to hold it down. Hopefully that will stop a lot of the damage. But yeah, certainly a fun day too. It was successful though. Got quite a bit done. I wanted to get right to here, but I wouldn't have gotten a wheelbarrow full, or sorry, yeah, 2 wheelbarrows full to make that area. So yeah, day 2. Tired, but not bad. Probably did around, let's see, about 8 or 9 cubic meters, or 8.8 cubic meters, which is about just less than I did last time, but I was going a little slower. And I also didn't want to push it because I've got a limited amount of area I can actually do. So tomorrow, time to start cleaning up these edges, as long as it's not raining. Yes, so it was been an exciting week. Pretty much every day it's rained at some point. So I only managed to get this last pour done. As soon as I put away the camera, shut it off, in about 2 minutes, it started to pour rain. So I threw the tarp on it, and I think I saved most of it. Like, it looks like it's pretty good. There's a few little kind of watermarks on top, and drops and stuff like that. But overall, looks great. It's going to work. So I'm hoping that next week, it looks like I have a really good run like today of just absolutely perfect weather. So at least till Thursday. So that's my goal, is to get massive amount of pouring done. I went around and I finished a huge section of the forms on the edges over there, and then one here. So I've got at least 3 or 4 days worth of like full-on pouring to be able to get that done, which should get me like around, I don't know, 6 tons, 8 tons worth of stuff done, which would be great. So fingers crossed, weather holds out, and have a good pour. Good week, actually, yeah, because it'd be good to get this patio finally done. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good week. Ciao.